It's all about the drama, okay? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm introducing you all to my brand new series, that no one ever asked for, where I will be reviewing dramas that I've watched, or not. I know you most likely subscribed for more content like songs that ... but because I live by my own rules and get to make whatever content I feel like, we're not gonna do that, well today. So, how is this going to work? Because I'm a normal human who definitely doesn't take this thing way too seriously, I've put in the perfectly adequate amount of effort, and have created my own reviewing system. Here's a quick rundown. First we'll feature the name of the drama, when it was released, the total episodes, and where you can find it, well if you live in Europe at least. Then there's a synopsis of the show that I copy-pasted from somewhere off the internet, followed by the main star of the show, the actual review. But since we like to keep things simple here, there's also ratings for watchability. Was it easy or hard to watch? Majority of the time or just sometimes? How cringe? Out of 10. Enjoyability, because being able to watch is one thing but actually being able to enjoy is another. Out of 10, what was my favorite part, and my least favorite, and then the final score also out of 10, before ending it off with a classic would I recommend this? And if so, to who? And now that the introduction is already an hour, let's get into the juicy stuff, the review. The theme of today's episode is firsts because it's the first episode and we like to stay true to the theme. First up, and rightfully so, we have the first K-drama I ever watched. My Secret Romance was released in 2017, has 14 episodes and you can currently find it on YouTube for free. The synopsis goes, Jin-wook and Yumi meet at a Gangwon-do resort and get caught up in a series of misunderstandings and accidents. Yumi was charmed by Jin-wook's sly and playful personality, and they unexpectedly spend the night together. However, Yumi disappears in the morning, leaving Jin-wook feeling perplexed and irrationally angry. 3 years later, the two meet again when Yumi becomes a nutritionist at the company cafeteria where Jin-wook works. They pretend to not recognize each other, while fighting their attraction for each other. Review: well, this got me hooked to K-dramas, so I don't know how to be non-biased about this. Honestly though, it's not the best show out there, I am aware of that, but it was a nice introduction for me. Also the male lead is gorgeous. Seriously drove me insane. I like the plot. It was fun, cute, and quite light-hearted. Watchability, 9 out of 10. Personally, I found it very easy to watch, especially for being my first K-drama ever. I mean, you can never fully avoid cringe, but it wasn't more than average. Enjoyability, 7 out of 10. Got me craving another episode. Favorite part, the plot, it was cute. Least favorite part, a bit slow. Final score, 7.5 out of 10. Would I recommend? Yes. And to who? Anyone who's interested in K-dramas and open to them being different from Western shows. First-time viewers who don't mind it being a bit older. I feel like it's a nice mix of Western and Korean, so it's not too Korean in your face if you know what I mean. My first favorite. Love in the Moonlight, sometimes Moonlight Drawn by Clouds, was released in 2016, has 18 episodes and is available on Netflix and Viki. The synopsis goes, the series is a coming-of-age story about Crown Prince Lee Young's growth from a boy into revered monarch and his unlikely relationship with eunuch Hong Ra-on. Review: you guys, this was one of the first ones I watched as well, and I was so obsessed with it you don't understand. We're not going to talk about the fact that I still am. Okay, but seriously, I love this drama. It was also the first historical drama I watched, and boy did it set the bar so high. The plot is so fun and interesting, truly one of the best stories I've seen. It was funny, a bit mysterious, romantic, suspenseful, all you could wish for and need, but I mean, it wouldn't have mattered how good the story was, if the actors couldn't live up to it, but the acting is seriously outstanding. I mean, it's Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo-jung, what else can you expect? Their chemistry was insane too. My first favorite and will forever remain as one. It was very addicting. Could definitely rewatch it if I wanted, but I have way too many new shows that I want to get to. Watchability, 9 out of 10. Enjoyability, 10 out of 10. Favorite part, the plot plus acting. Least favorite part, honestly don't even know if I have one. Final score, 10 out of 10, chef's kiss. Would I recommend? Yes. And to who? Anyone and everyone. First, I could not finish. Y'all, apparently this drama, and only this, is copyrighted because it made my whole video get blocked in all territories. Like, WTF did I just spend 3 hours exporting this video for? Not gonna lie, I am petty, and this instantly made me hate the entire show. So I apologize for the lack of intro and the random black screen in the review part, but I do not want this video to get taken down, and because I don't want to risk it, with the OST I had before, enjoy some Anti-Fragile instrumental. Romance is a Bonus Book was released in 2019, has 16 episodes and is available on Netflix. The synopsis goes: Cha Eun-ho is a successful and handsome writer who is also the youngest chief editor at a publishing company. He has a calm demeanor and remains reasonable at work. He then becomes involved in the life of his childhood friend, Kang Den-yi, who was once a popular copywriter. She is now divorced, a single mother, unemployed and struggling in life, though still attempts to find a job, but even with her once good career, she cannot. However, in a desperate attempt to find a job, she lies about her background and begins to work as a temporary worker in the same building under none other than Cha Eun-ho. As they become involved in each other's life more than often, a love story begins to unfold. Review: before anyone calls me out, I really tried so hard. Out of 16 episodes I watched 12 in full and 15 minutes of the 13th. Like, I just couldn't finish it. So why, you may ask? Well, there's a couple of reasons. I kind of grew to hate the female lead. Like, it started with me finding things she did annoying and cringe, but with time she just really bugged me. I don't remember hating her personality in general, but the character honestly didn't make a lot of sense to me. The plot was fine at best, or it could have been good, but the characters were so unrealistic in some ways that it made it so hard to watch. Okay, honestly I only have a vague recollection of the plot because the fact that I found her ridiculous has taken over everything else. What I mean to say is, it's completely fine if they have the individuals be clueless and shy about romance when they're in high school, young, or such, but when they use that same logic to little grown adults, and one even has a kid, it irks me to no end. I understand that this isn't a Western drama, and I'm not asking for one, but there's a lot of ways to play with romance without having much or any sort of explicit content. I seriously don't remember much about the male lead. I'm sure he was fine though. Watchability, 2 out of 10. It was quite a while ago that I watched this now, but oh my god, to this day it still makes me cringe to think about. Enjoyability, 2 out of 10. It was definitely better in the start, but god, I remember forcing myself to try to finish it. Favorite part: the plot could have been good if they didn't ruin it. Least favorite part: the romance. Final score: good story in theory, wish it could have been a bit more realistic though. Bro, I really tried, but the main female lead was so cringe I can't. Like, she seriously has a kid, she knows perfectly well what sex is. Stop trying to be embarrassed by holding hands with someone. My previous ranking was 3 out of 10, but this crap made me have to spend several more hours on this video, so I'm so done. Screw my previous ranking, it's getting -1 out of 10. Would I recommend, and to who? No. Unless you like when grown adults act like flustered teenagers in love, then you'll love it. And so, That was all for this video. I am honestly surprised I managed to keep it this short, but it was probably my fear of making it 30 minutes that was the driving factor. Anyways, I know this series is a wild card, but as someone who loves to watch K-dramas and K-content here on YouTube, I would love to watch something like this, so I'm using myself as a reference, but I would really love to hear your thoughts, both about the video and this new series as a whole, and your review of the featured dramas, if you've watched any of them. So feel free to spam the comment section with your opinions, objections, and hate towards me for not having any sense or because this isn't a playlist video like you wanted. Don't forget to give this video a like, if you liked it, and want more content like this, or thumbs down if you didn't like it because that's completely okay too. Everyone has different tastes and opinions, so I hope we can all respect each other's and have a friendly discussion about our differences. Okay, that was it for me. Roll the end screen.